everyone, today we'll learn how to paint this beautiful waterfall with gouache. Here I am using Artishield size 12 flat brush for doing the base. For that I am using grey color. Cover the whole white of the paper with the base layer first. As you know, gouache is an opaque medium, so it's completely fine if we paint the darker values first. Using a size 8 flat brush for mapping the elements, we'll do the base for the rocky or the stony surface first, and then we'll add details on top of it. Try to make your base as dark as possible so it will help you to add in more depth to your painting. Now we'll start painting the waterfall. For that I am using a size 1 flat brush. To create that realistic effect to the waterfall, we'll work on layers. Each and every layer will apply a layer of white and then merge it with our base. So you have to build like 4 to 5 layers on top of layers. For merging, you can merge it using a damp brush. As we are using gouache can be reactivated with water, so blending becomes easy. So every time I am adding a layer of white and then merging. Also, you need to really study the reference and observe the flow of water. Here the flow of water is moving towards the downward side, so we'll flick our brush in downward direction. You can add in multiple layers. You just have to follow the same process. Apply the layer and merge it with the base. Again do the same till you get your highlights done. Here adding some darker values to bring in more depth to the waterfall. And then again merging it with the base. Finally adding in some more highlights. Later you can revisit those areas and redefine few highlights when you are finished with the complete painting. Now adding in the tree trunks. Make sure the color is slightly darker than your base layer. And also when you are painting landscape, just observe what elements are in the background and what elements are in the front. Always paint the elements which are in the background first, and then later on you can paint the foreground elements. Adding in few more tree trunks. So when we are done adding all the tree trunks and stone, with a dry brush we'll add details or layers on top of the tree trunk. Now using a dry brush, we'll try to add texture to the tree trunk. For that I'll be using burnt sienna, burnt umber and yellow ochre. Don't add any water to the paint, just use the paint as they are in their original form and just roll your brush onto the paper to get that texture effect. Also, while adding the texture, go from darker tones to lighter tones. So start from burnt umber, then burnt sienna, and then final highlights you can add in with yellow ochre. Defining few of the stones with a shade of black, and then again we'll add layers of detail on top of them with burnt sienna, burnt umber and yellow ochre. Adding in the grass details on top of the tree trunk. For that I am using sap green mixed with yellow. Make it the color slightly darker as we have to build multiple layers on top of it. Using a size 00 brush for adding the details. Make sure you are not covering the entire brown base while adding the layers. Let the base layer show through little bit. For the next layer, just add in little yellow to the same sap green color to make it slightly darker, and then add in the second layer. For each and every layer, to make it lighter, you have to mix yellow to your green. Adding the third layer of highlight, you can see like each and every layer is visible. Don't entirely cover all the layers that you have done. For adding in this tiny little detail, always use a size 0 brush. Smaller the brush, the better result you will get. So Artisheels art brushes also have a detailer set. That's like my favorite. In that you get like various smaller tip sizes to work with. You can buy Artisheels art brushes from their website, which is artisheels.in. You can find the link in the description box below. Again, adding in some texture to the rocky surface. The best thing with gouache is with a damp brush you can merge the layers even if they are dried. Again, adding some extra detail to the tree trunk. Just observe your reference carefully so you can observe and notice each and every little detail and try to imitate it. For the final layer of green highlights, you can add yellow and white to your green paint to make your colors more bright. Lastly, adding some tree branches on the right hand side. For that I am using a size 0 detailer brush which has a very fine tip. Start with a darker shade of sap green for your base layer and then mix yellow to your sap green to make various different light shades of green. Follow the same process for painting the remaining branches. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Artificial Art Brushes YouTube channel. And if you recreate this painting, do tag us on Instagram. Our Instagram handles are mentioned in the description box below.